The smog-choked maw of hive candor hung open below, spitting fire and smoke from 1,000 manufactoria. Above, the sun struggled to pierce the haze, glinting off the obsidian wings of 4 Valkyries, their crimson markings screaming imperial defiance. This was Spearhead Squadron, elite of the Navy-attached Aeronautica Imperialis, and today they faced a storm of heresy. "Reaper, visual," boomed Colonel Marius Hammerhand Decius, his voice crackling through the comm. A swarm of vulture bombers warped into existence, traitorous renegades branded with the Blood Pact's crimson lightning bolts, their engines coughing bile green exhaust. "Multiple bandits confirmed. Bogies on approach vectors, Hammerhand," replied Lieutenant Anya Phoenix Petrova, her Valkyrie banking gracefully, twin Hellfire cannons spitting fury. "I'm on them, engaging. Phoenix out." The dance began. Tracer fire weaved a deadly tapestry across the now smoke-covered sky. Vulture cannons spitting acid-laced shells against the Valkyrie's adamantium hide. Phoenix jinked, her craft a scarlet blur, carving through the traitor formation like a vengeful comet. "Viper, cover my 6, I'm going in," she yelled, drawing enemy fire. Captain Victor Viper Kirov roared in acceptance, his Valkyrie's plasma cannons bathing a vulture in emerald fire, its charred carcass spiraling towards the hive's hungry maw. Hammerhand, Viper scratched 1 bandit from the sky, but the renegades wouldn't yield. 2 vultures peeled off, diving towards the hive, aiming for the Adeptus Arbate's precinct in the hive below. Innocents would bear the brunt of their fanatic rage if heavy ordnance was dropped there. Decius swore, his voice a growl. "Spearhead, priority shift. Protect the Arbite precinct." The Valkyries wheeled, the formation breaking like shards of obsidian flung against the smog. Phoenix screamed, "I'm on them!" Her Valkyrie, trailing smoke from a glancing blow, surged ahead, a lone blade cleaving through the heretics. Behind her, Viper and Sergeant Bulldog Borisov laid down a withering hail of fire, buying her precious seconds. But one vulture escaped, its obsidian beak aimed at the Arbite precinct. Phoenix felt her heart clench. She wouldn't reach it in time. Suddenly, a blur of crimson streaked past. A thunderbolt, younger pilot, call sign unknown. Without hesitation, the flyer rammed the vulture head-on, a fiery pyre blossoming against the grimy sky. Phoenix gaped, then radioed, "Hammerhand, who was that? I don't have the call sign on my auspex." The air crackled with Decius' gravelly reply. "That Phoenix was a rookie on his first flight, and the blood of the Imperium. Remember him? Heroes like him keep the people of the Imperium safe." The battle raged on, a tempest of fire and steel. One by one, the renegades fell, their corpses raining down into the hungry maw of hive candor. Finally, the skies grew silent, save for the mournful moan of sirens rising from the city below. Exhausted, Spearhead Squadron regrouped above the Arbite precinct, their Valkyries scarred but defiant. Decius's voice filled the comm, low but steady. "Spearhead, you have the Emperor's gratitude. This day, you were wings of salvation, talons of righteous fury. Now, return to base. I got a bottle of Amasec with your name on it, Spearhead." As they turned towards the distant guard fort, the smog-choked maw of hive candor hung open below, spitting fire and smoke from 1,000 manufactoria. Above, the sun struggled to pierce the haze, glinting off the obsidian wings of 4 Valkyries, their crimson markings screaming imperial defiance. This was Spearhead Squadron, elite of the Navy Aeronautica Imperialis, and today they faced a storm of heresy. Across 1,000,000 battlefields, humanity clings to survival, its back against the abyss. But the war for the galaxy rages beyond the ground, its flames licking the celestial maw above. For in the endless expanse of the void reigns an elite vanguard, a bastion of steel and faith against the encroaching darkness, the Aeronautica Imperialis. Born in the fires of the Great Crusade, the Aeronautica Imperialis ascended from crude voidcraft into an aerial arsenal feared across the galaxy. Under the Emperor's direct command, these early fleets spearheaded the reclamation of countless worlds, laying the foundation for the air forces that would become the bane of the Imperium's enemies. As the Imperium solidified its grip, so did its diverse air fleets. Forge worlds across the domain poured their unique technological and cultural heritage into the design and construction of specialized aircraft. Mars, the Adeptus Mechanicus's holy forge world, churned out efficient, brutally powerful machines like the Thunderbolt, while Rise's shipyards produced nimble and adaptable fighters like the Lightning. This diversity breeds a vast array of aircraft, each a master of its domain. From the lumbering fury of the marauder bomber to the nimble grace of the Valkyrie transport, the Aeronautica Imperialis boasts an aerial arsenal unmatched in the grim darkness. Pilots of the Aeronautica Imperialis are not mere soldiers, they are holy warriors, chosen and trained to safeguard the Emperor's domain. Their training is rigorous, instilling unwavering faith and unyielding discipline. For them, failure is not just death, but the potential fall of entire worlds, a burden they carry with stoic determination. The recruitment and training of the pilots of the Aeronautica Imperialis is a rigorous and demanding process designed to produce the finest aviators in the galaxy. Only the most skilled and dedicated individuals are selected to join the ranks of this elite corps. The call to service for the Aeronautica Imperialis begins on the Schola Progenium, the imperial academies that train the elite of the Imperium. Here, young cadets from noble families across the Imperium are rigorously drilled in academics, martial skills, and the rudiments of piloting. Only the most promising cadets are selected to advance to the prestigious Aeronautica Academies. The Aeronautica Academies are located on remote starbases and 4G worlds, where cadets are put through their paces in grueling training regimes. They master the intricacies of voidcraft piloting, from atmospheric flight to the perilous dance of dogfighting in the void. They are drilled in combat tactics, navigation, and the complex systems that keep their voidcraft operational. The final stage of training takes place at the elite fighter wings of the Aeronautica Imperialis. Here, cadets are tested in simulated combat and live-fire exercises, pushed to their limits and beyond. Only those who demonstrate exceptional skill, courage, and unwavering loyalty to the Emperor are deemed worthy of wearing the wings of the Aeronautica Imperialis. Once they have earned their wings, the pilots of the Aeronautica Imperialis are deployed to defend the Imperium from a myriad of threats. They patrol the vast gulfs of space, engage in daring raids against enemy targets, and spearhead planetary invasions. Their lives are one of constant danger, but they are driven by a deep sense of duty and honor, and the knowledge that they are the Imperium's first line of defense against the darkness. The pilots of the Aeronautica Imperialis are the elite of the Imperial war machine, and their training is a testament to the Imperium's commitment to maintaining its dominance in the void. They are the Emperor's angels, and their wings cast a long shadow over the enemies of mankind. The Imperium is, of course, very hierarchical, and everything works because the chain of command stays mostly unbroken throughout the ranks of all Imperial forces. Now we will see how they are built within the Imperial Air Forces. The air arm of the mighty Imperial Navy patrols the endless void and defends the Emperor's domains with unwavering zeal. Its pilots are not merely warriors, but celestial knights, their ranks steeped in tradition and demanding the utmost respect. Let us delve into the intricate hierarchy of this elite corps, where every stripe and insignia tells a tale of valor and sacrifice. Leading the charge are the wing commanders, seasoned veterans who command entire wings of fighter squadrons. Their shoulders bear the proud eagle of the Aeronautica, signifying their mastery of aerial combat and leadership. Beneath them, squadron leaders guide their smaller formations through the swirling storms of battle, their sharp minds calculating every maneuver and strike with unerring precision. Every squadron boasts its elite, the flight marshals. These are the aces, the daredevils who dance on the razor's edge of combat, inspiring awe and envy in equal measure. Their skill is unmatched, their courage legendary, and their crimson stripes a badge of honor earned in the blood and fire of countless dogfights. Alongside them fly the veteran pilots, their experience etched in the lines on their faces and the glint of their practiced eyes. No starfighter soars without the tireless efforts of the ground crew and tech adepts. These unsung heroes toil in the bellies of hangars, maintaining the sacred machines that carry the Emperor's wrath into the void. Their grease-stained hands and oil-slicked brows speak of dedication, their watchful eyes ensuring every engine hums and every weapon thrums with deadly potential. The vast tapestry of the Aeronautica Imperialis extends beyond the cockpit. Strategists and fleet admirals' command chambers plot the grand strokes of aerial campaigns, while logistics officers marshal resources and ensure the smooth flow of material. Scribes meticulously record the deeds of heroes, and chaplains offer solace and imbue every pilot with the Emperor's unwavering faith. The hierarchy of the Aeronautica Imperialis is not merely a chain of command, but a tapestry woven with the threads of honor, duty, and sacrifice. Every rank, every insignia, represents a story of trials overcome, victories earned, and lives laid down in defense of the Imperium. From the eager initiate taking their first tentative steps in the training hangar, to the grizzled wing commander barking orders amidst the fury of battle, each individual plays a vital role, in the celestial ballet of the Aeronautica Imperialis. The vehicles and air power come from a series of planes and different air assault and bomber aircraft. The Aeronautica Imperialis boasts a staggering arsenal of voidcraft, each tailored to dominate a specific battlefield role. From the nimble Marauder fighters with their twin-linked cannons, tearing through enemy escorts like a hot knife through butter, to the hulking Thunderbolt Fury heavy fighters, bristling with bomb racks and pulverizing ground targets with devastating plasma cannons. No squadron hangar is complete without the ubiquitous Valkyrie troop carrier, ferrying hordes of valiant Astra Militarum into the heart of the fray, its twin autocannons and grenade launchers providing potent covering fire. Meanwhile, the colossal Stormbird heavy gunship casts a fearsome shadow, disgorging squads of Space Marines into the teeth of the enemy, while its sponson-mounted cannons turn entire battle lines into molten slag. These are but a taste of the Aeronautica's fearsome menagerie. From the agile Vendetta bombers delivering payloads of high explosives, to the lumbering Sky Talons transporting vital supplies, each craft plays a crucial role in ensuring the Emperor's aerial dominance. The sight of an Aeronautica Imperialis wing-taking flight is a breathtaking spectacle, a symphony of firepower and unwavering resolve that sends shivers down the spines of the Imperium's enemies. That said, the Thunderbolt remains the undisputed workhorse of the Aeronautica Imperialis, a versatile fighter revered for its twin Hellfire cannons and sturdy construction. Its presence in the skies is a symbol of imperial might, a harbinger of righteous fury for its enemies. The Lightning, smaller and more agile, excels in reconnaissance and hit-and-run tactics. Its advanced targeting systems and sleek design make it a deadly opponent in the hands of a skilled pilot. For sheer destructive power, the Marauder bomber reigns supreme. This lumbering behemoth carries enough explosives to level entire hive cities, making it the bane of Orquas and Chaos incursions alike. These are but a few examples of the many incredible aircraft at the disposal of the Aeronautica Imperialis. Each one is a testament to human ingenuity and the unwavering faith that fuels the Imperium's war machine. The annals of the Aeronautica Imperialis are filled with tales of legendary pilots who have defied impossible odds and emerged victorious. Colonel Commissar Thracian, the Hammer of Macragge, is one such hero. During the Third Tyranid War, he led his squadron of Fury interceptors against overwhelming hive ship Kraken, turning the tide of battle and saving the Ultramarines chapter from annihilation. Another renowned ace is Captain Ursuline, hailed for her mastery of dogfighting in the cramped corridors of space hulks. Her daring raid on the chaos-infested hulk, Malevolent, destroying its warp engines and crippling its crew, earned her the Emperor's commendation and became a legend whispered among void sailors. These are just two examples of the many heroes who have written their names in the annals of the Aeronautica Imperialis. Their courage and skill inspire generations of pilots and serve as a beacon of hope in the face of unimaginable threats. The skies of the 41st millennium are not a haven for the faint of heart. Chaos demons, Orc Phytobombas, and Eldar Wraith squadrons all pose grave threats to the Aeronautica Imperialis. The ever-present dangers of warp storms and malfunctioning technology add to the challenges faced by Imperial pilots. Maintaining the vast fleets of the Aeronautica Imperialis is a constant struggle. The Imperium's technology is ancient and often unreliable, requiring the ingenuity and resourcefulness of tech priests to keep it operational. The lack of readily available resources and the ever-present threat of corruption by chaos further complicate matters. Despite these challenges, the Aeronautica Imperialis remains a vital part of the Imperium's defenses. As long as humanity draws breath, its eagles will patrol the skies, a testament to its might and a defiant cry against the darkness that claws at the heavens. The Aeronautica Imperialis, a shield against the night, a testament to human resilience in the face of oblivion. As long as a flicker of faith remains, its wings will cast a shadow of righteous fury across the galaxy. Remember, when you gaze upon the stars, know that humanity still soars, defying the darkness with every thunderous roar of its engines.